guys, what's up? Tim Avery here with Visual Testaments. I just wanted to do a 1 year later review on this Bak Revolver 4 rollback cover. And so I wanted to just let you guys know, after 1 year of just traveling across the country, 48 states, and so I wanted to let you guys know what I thought about this revolver, how it held up. So if you want to watch this video, click like, subscribe, and we will give you an in-depth look at this and what I think about after having it for 1 year. All right, so what I'll say first and foremost is, you can see this has actually taken some sun damage, other than just fading. Other than that, it held up pretty well. The structure of this cover is actually pretty good. You can see that I lost my Bak Revolver 4 emblem that just came off. So that's, I don't know if that's a striker on them or not, but it just came off of just sun beating in and finally just peeled off. So I will say that. But as you can see on the outside of it, it's actually held up pretty well. I mean, after just 1 year of use, I've had lots of weather to hit this. I will say, during some heavy rain, that it leaked just a little bit, just on the outside, on the outside corners. So if you wanted to keep anything safe and dry, I would highly recommend putting this in the center and covering it with a tarp, is what I typically did anyway. But other than that, I mean, you can see it's not completely watertight sealed anyway. So I mean, but keep things pretty much virtually dry. I would say it's a good plus. I would probably give it like an 8 out of 10 when it comes to that. But like, again, just say, if like you want to keep things dry and you're going to stay dry, just keep them in the middle. Like I say, we've traveled across the country and seen some rainy weather, snowy weather, sandy weather, salty weather. So this is kind of what the outcome of that looks like. So let me just open this tailgate here, and I will say that these handles under here, they held up pretty well. I mean, they haven't, it still unlatches, so the durability of that over the past year has been great. I mean, I have no problems with that at all. The latching, the rolling feature of this in the track has been great. I mean, it stays aligned. I have no problem with that at all, of it staying on the track, and just, didn't get any misalignments on that at all. But you will notice one thing that is missing is this felt. That's probably one of the biggest drawbacks I've had with this this Bak Revolver 4 rolling hardback cover. So, which is the adhesive just kind of gave out. It just I would say we were in Arizona, and the cover really heated up pretty well to where this adhesive started breaking down, and it just didn't stay attached. And so I had to really having to keep it attached and rolled, and so after a while, I just finally said, what, I'm just gonna take it off of there. And really what that's meant for anyway, that I can see, and it's just meant to protect your hand if this thing does heat up and you're rolling this thing back. Obviously, metal with heat, it just heats up and it'll just burn your hand. So so that's the only feature why that's on there. I guess one of the things I was thinking about doing was maybe getting some Gorilla Glue and just probably putting that back on there, which probably suffice that and probably fix that issue. But other than that, I mean, like I said, this thing draws back, clips in. The clips are still good. I've used this probably hundreds of times to clip this thing into place, and never had a problem with this. Travel across the country with this, clipped in, traveling and securing this. I've never had a problem with that. So that's always stayed up if I needed it back when I'm carrying something that I needed this to be open. So no problems there. Man, what else I can say? I mean, it rolls back. I can operate it with one hand like that, and it latches just fine. Just carrying that, no problems at all with that. So other than that, I would say overall, this is would be a great addition to you if you wanted to get a rolling hardback cover. This is a great selection. I know my pastor friend, his is just doing fine. I think one thing he had with his is because I think a tree branch fell on top of his, and it just dented the structure a little bit. But we looked into it and just kind of re-rolled it down, and his is just fine. And so I would say very strong structure. I think and I might be wrong on this, I have to look at the notes, but this can hold up to 300 pounds on top. I wouldn't test this because, I mean, it probably could, but I've never actually tested that part of that, of actually laying something really heavy on top of there. I mean, I put some things on top of here. I'm just like a trash bag or like maybe a cart of food or something that I just need to travel short distances. What I mean by just going up and down the driveway or something. But other than that, I really haven't explored the weight bearing capabilities of this hardback cover, so I will say that. But again, overall, this is a great addition. I would say, yeah, if you want to get a hardback cover and you want to make sure that one is durable, this is a durable one. And just keep in mind, you might lose this in extreme heat, and just keep in mind that you might just want to redo that. If that happens, I might do that. I'm just putting some Gorilla Glue on here, maybe a stronger adhesive to keep this felt protective cover on there for your hands. So other than that, I would say great picture, love it. I say go for it. If you're gonna get this, you're thinking about getting it, get it. It helps. It served me. I've really had any big major issues with this. So all right, if you want to get this, go ahead and like, subscribe. If you want to see any other updated videos I have, I'm thinking about doing one for my steps right here that I'm thinking about doing. So anyways, hope this helps you make your decision if you want to get a Revolver 4 by Bak rolling hardtack cover. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys.